We're back. Okay, so we've already created a chain of 10, and if you see, it's smooth on this side and then it's kind of like rough on this side. It's kind of like ridgy on that side. Those ridges right there are what we're gonna work into to create a half double crochet back loop only stitch. See, smooth here on this side, and if you flip it up, it's gonna be rough on that side. All right, so you're gonna insert your hook into that empty chain there, and that chain is not going to be counted. You're going to count 2 chains after that chain that your hook is on, right here, and that is where we're going to crochet in the back loop of that. So put your hook into that back loop there, make sure it's nice and tight, and then yarn over, and you're going to pull through 1 and then yarn over again, pull through the rest. You're gonna follow that same stitch the whole way through. We're gonna try it again, yarn over, and then put your crochet needle through that back loop, that back stitch, the back half of that stitch, pull through 1, and then yarn over again and pull through everything. Awesome! You have just successfully created your second half double crochet back loop only stitch. Let's try again. So yarn over and then enter your crochet hook into that back loop and yarn over again, pull through the first loop, and you're going to carry this next loop all the way through the rest of the loops that are on the hook. Follow? Okay, great. One more time. You're gonna yarn over, you're gonna put your crochet hook in the back loop, that back loop only, right there, that ridgy part right there. Insert that there, yarn over once, and then you're going to pull through that first loop on the back. Essentially, these are all gonna go through, but you're gonna yarn over and pull through that first one, and then yarn over once more and pull through the rest of those loops that are on the hook all the way through, so you can chain the next one. There you go, half double crochet, back loop only. And remember, you can move this, it is flexible, so if you want to add more slack, less slack, you can adjust that as you need because it'll work out so it's nice and even. All right, let's try again all the way through to the rest of the piece. Perfect. Okay, so we're finishing up this last stitch here, and then I'm going to show you how to turn your work and start on your next row, so you can do it on like larger scale items. So all you do is yarn over. Once you're at the end of the row, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through a second time. You're going to yarn over, pull through twice. You're going to make 2 chains, and you're going to turn your work. Simply just flip it. That's all there is to it. It's not rocket science. So you flip your work, and then you can start on your next row. But let me show you real quick. This is the ridging that I was talking about in the scrap weave blanket, the scrap weave throw, that pattern that I've created. It has like this nice, beautiful texture to it. That's that ridging right there. So if you see the piece that you're looking at right now, it has like a little lip to it. You want that little lip. It has it on both sides, but I'll show you this side first. So that's the bottom piece, that's the top piece, and then this is the front piece that you'll actually be seeing when you are working, when you're crocheting. But you see how that's so pretty and so beautiful? A half double crochet, man, that's all it is. That literally is all it is. It's got that nice little like ridging to it, that texture. So we're gonna continue on and work on our second row. We've already chained twice, we flipped over, we just have to go into the back loops of the next 10 chains. Well, not chains, they're stitches at this point. So what do I mean by the back loops? The back loops are gonna look different from the first row than the second row, and that is what I mean there. Those back pieces there, right there, and right here. So all of those is where you're going to place your hook when you are making your half double crochet, not through both sides. So put your needle through, yep, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through that first chain and pull through the rest of them. And do it again in that back loop. yarn over, pull through. And I actually made a mistake on that first stitch. Don't judge me. I was looking out the window at the time and I got distracted, sorry. So disregard that first stitch, but the second stitch on out are all half double crochet stitches. I'm not going to remake the entire video for this, but just bear with me here. So follow through with stitches 2 through 10. Again, yarn over, put your needle through that back loop, yarn over again, pull through. And you just keep repeating the same steps. So I will meet you back towards the end of stitch number 10. Awesome. We are pulling right through that last stitch and we are done. Look how pretty that is. Look at that texture. Ah, so cool. So cool. I absolutely love this stitch. Half double crochet back loop only is like a lifesaver when you want to zazzle some things up, but you just don't know how to do all those fancy stitches like the Tunisian stitch and all that jazz. This will work. This will literally work. Look how, like, that's so pretty, so beautiful. And that's also what I was saying about this, like, pea green color, too, because it's like, it could be nasty, but it could also be really pretty, too, depending on, like, what you're backing it with and what other colors you're using it with. But hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to admire all the pretty colors. So again, here is what the front looks like. Nice and ridgy, and on the back it's going to start ridging, and once you get to rows 3, 4 on up, it'll start ridging even more on the back side. So half double crochet, back loop only.